Hi everyone, my name is Tim Brodrick and I'm an emerging tech specialist here with Dell EMC. And today I'm standing outside of our headquarters in Boston, Massachusetts, where we are constantly trying to provide new solutions to your data center needs. If we take a step back and really look at the industry as a whole, data is really growing at an exponential rate, and it's really coming from three main sources of databases, file shares, and virtual machines. But if we take a look and plan for the future and looking down the line of 10 to 15 years, data is going to be coming from a completely different source. It's going to be coming from real-time analytics, Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, and this is all going to be creating new and modern data that's going to need to be harnessed in some way. And that's what we've been focusing on here at Dell EMC. Here at Dell EMC, we're going to be able to harness this newfound data through a really cool and up-and-coming solid-state drive called NVMe technology. And there's a lot of vendors out there and a lot of competitors out there who are trying to take a crack and really gain a foothold in the market with this NVMe technology. But here at Dell EMC, we have a clear-cut description of what NVMe should be and how it should be done. And we know that here at Dell EMC, we do NVMe right. If we take a step back to 10 years ago, when solid-state drives were first initially introduced to the market, Dell EMC was actually the first to bring it to market and really integrate it into our arrays. And now, 10 years later, we've still been innovating around it, and we're the #1 provider for solid-state drives in the market, and hold nearly 2 times the market share of our closest competitor. So when you're thinking of who you should be going with for NVMe technology and planning for your future, go with Dell EMC, because we already know that we've done it right with our solid-state drives in the past. So how at Dell EMC is NVMe done right? Well, we really try and break it down into 3 simple points: powerful architecture, simple operation, and trusted innovation. Now let's take a look at the modern day storage array and really take a deep dive into what the architecture looks like. In every array, in every storage unit, there are 2 controllers. And in those controllers, there are components such as compute, memory, and front-end and back-end connectivity. And in our arrays, in our controllers, we offer the resiliency in the event that one of these components goes down and crashes, to isolate that issue so that the rest of the components can still keep up and running and to continue to have business continuity. This really becomes a main issue when you look at arrays that only have 2 controllers. And that's an issue that a lot of our competitors only offer 2 controllers. But here at Dell EMC, we enable you to scale up to 16 controllers. So not only do we have the resiliency in isolating our issues, but you also see that we're able to scale up pretty large. And we're able to offer all of this through our industry-leading inline efficiencies of deduplication, compression, and provisioning. And that's something that we've really harped on and improved upon over the years, and it is why we're #1 in the industry for our inline efficiencies. And it's one of the biggest driving factors as to why we're able to have such high performance of 10 million IOPS per second. Now that's something that none of our competitors are able to offer, and this is all done because of our powerful architecture that we offer here at Dell EMC. And with all this, it's backed by our future-proof program, where we offer a 3-year satisfaction guarantee, all-inclusive software, simple operation. In your environment today, you may have multiple arrays, one holding your block and file environment. However, here at Dell EMC, we're able to get you to consolidate down to one single unified environment that's going to be able to hold both your block and file data, making it overall easier to manage. Not only are we consolidating you down to one single point of management, but we're also providing you with a modern, sleek, and easy to navigate GUI that's HTML5 backed and wizard driven, which is going to provide you ease of management to manage both your block and file data that's under that one roof. In addition to our simple GUI user interface that we offer, we also offer a cloud-based analytics application that runs constant analytics on your array to tell you how it's performing and what best practices you should be running in order to get it back up and running to its peak performance. It's been built in all at a flat and clear-cut price. If you look at our competitors, they don't offer this for you. And when they do, it's offered at a premium. Here at Dell EMC, this is all baked into our price. You're not having to pay extra to get these premium services. And when you think of using and utilizing NVMe, you should think of how simple of operation it's going to be to utilize Dell EMC's NVMe technology. Next point is trusted innovation. Here at Dell EMC, we need to look towards the future and the next maturity curve of NVMe technology and how this NVMe technology is going to create the data and store the data. And this is going to be on storage class memory, otherwise known as SCM. SCM is going to be extremely fast, extremely efficient, but also it's going to be expensive. However, here at Dell EMC in our solution of PowerMax, SCM technology is baked into it. And not only is it baked into it, but we also offer a highly integrated algorithm that's going to be able to provide real-time analytics on the back end. We're able to do this with our highly availability of either 6 nines or better, security where everything is encrypted, and the gold standard all without compromise, and are going to continue to be a stronghold in the market. Thank you. When we think of NVMe done right, you should be thinking of NVMe done right at Dell EMC, because we provide you NVMe done right in 3 simple points: simple operation, powerful architecture, and trusted innovation. When you're future-proofing your data center and planning for the future, you should be thinking of Dell EMC and how we have such a stronghold in the market.